for Tacoma. Got a p0430 code, catalytic converter. It's gonna be driver's side because it's the p030. What we need is a 7/8 wrench and a pick. Oh, get under here. I'm gonna show you what we're looking at. Okay, there's the connector. There's the O2 sensor downstream. It's the second one in line, right after the cat. You're gonna, I can't get my hand in here to show you. Here, let me hold up this camera. What you're gonna, with this hand. So what you're gonna do is come in here, stick a plug, your pick in here, pull your connector out, get your 7/8 wrench, put it on your O2. Loosen your O2. Take your O2 out. Alright. Shit. Excuse my language. Once you got your O2 out, there it is. Looks a little dirty, but it's good because it is reading. Saying the cat's bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come through here, come up here to the where I've been working on the parts. Okay, so what you do is you buy a pack of this. The 42002 at AutoZone is 2 spark plug fowlers. They look identical to this. Okay, you take one, put it in your vise, get your drill with your 1/2 inch bit, drill out the center. Okay, once you've done that, then you get some stainless steel window screen, cut a small piece, fold it up, and the one that is not drilled out, you stuff. I folded about a 2" by 2" square, folded it up in there, stuck it in there. That goes in there, and remember, that's in this piece. Then you take your piece out the vise. Excuse me with the camera. So, got the piece out the vise. It did heat up a little bit. As I was drilling, I used this can of oil. I also used some smaller bits to get up to it. There's the picks you'll need in order to get the connector done. Okay, so the one that I've got the 1/2 inch bit in, here, let me set this camera up a little bit. Okay, so the one I've got this 1/2 inch hole screwed in, what I'm gonna do is go ahead, screw in my O2. Okay, there's some debris in there still from me drilling out, which won't let it go in, so we'll have to clean that out. I'm just going to use my pinky finger, run them threads like so, pull out the debris. Might even get some of my tea, dump it in there just to clean that out. Hang on, let me grab a wire brush. I have one right here. Give me a second. In fact, I decided to use my toothbrush. that I use for my tools. So once you get all the debris out of there, so everything will, your O2 will screw in there right. Then you get back to screwing your O2 in. And you want to do this first. Threads should be the same. Let me double check this. And I left my 7/8 wrench over there. Yeah, they are the same. They're tightening up hand tight here. But I will need that 7/8 wrench. Sorry, the video's a little long. Let me run and grab it. All right, so now with the 7/8 wrench, I'm gonna go ahead and screw this spark plug fowler right back into the vise. Use my 7/8 wrench to tighten the O2 into that. It's getting tight. It does have one of those squeeze washers on O2. So now I've got that sucker monkey gripped. Feel comfortable with it. Take it out the vise. And then I'm gonna put the one that has the stainless steel silver. Some people are putting it without the stainless steel silver screen in there. And later, the engine light will come back on. You don't want to use any other screen other than stainless steel. You can buy it at Home Depot. I have a number of houses, and I have a house that was built in 1962 that has stainless steel screens on it. So I just went over there. They were in the attic. I put sunscreens on it a long time ago. So I just cut a piece off of that. Now screw that spark plug fowler into the next one. Make sure that sucker's kung fu gripped, which it is. And I'm even gonna double check the O2 since we're here. Yep, it's got the kung fu grip on it. Make sure that one's got the kung fu grip. Yep. Now I've got the kung fu grip. My camera's doing a flip. I'm still recording, or I'm not. Okay, I still am recording. All right. So anyway, now that I've got all that put together, come out here to this car. Damn, don't leave the wrench behind. Oh. So, get back out here to this old Toyota. And we're gonna fix this real quick. Real quick. So, I'm gonna jump right back under here. Give me a second, boys. Oh. All right. So, switch hands with the camera. Now remember, this is on the driver's side because it's the p4030 code. Trying to look at through the camera. All right, we're backward thread and go forward. There we go. So I've got that. And I showed you guys how to pick the damn connector to make it easy. That way you don't break the connector. Remember that stainless steel screen will save the day. So just tighten that right in your bung hole. All right, now I've got my connector back, and let me see here. Can't see at the angle it is, but there it is. Sorry. So your two lines that are far apart go towards the rear of the truck. Snap that back in. There's the snap. So now you've got your O2 with your two pieces there. Your spark plug fowlers from AutoZone. And that's done deal. I've heard that trucks run 5,000 miles, or no, 5 years, excuse me, 5 years with the with those fowlers in there, that it's just picking up the saying the cat's not working as well as it should be. But remember, this is the part number of the spark plug fowlers from AutoZone 42002. Drill it out with your 1/2-inch drill, and a couple pilot drills first makes it easy. Little oil, and don't forget your stainless steel screen and the one like I showed you earlier in the video. Now I need to grab my computer, which I have over here. Sorry. And I can go delete the yeah, my house is a mess, man. I'm still building it, but come in here, hook up this scanner, bada bing, bada boom. Turn the key to the on position. Catalytic system efficiency below threshold, bank 2. That's the 1 of 1 code. See, there's the p0430 code. And so that means it's on the driver's side. So anyway, let me go back and clear the codes. I guess that's what I was doing. All right. DTC codes have been cleared. So no engine light. And of course you can drive it for a while. My air light comes on because I don't have sensors in the tires. But this is something else I'm working on right now. The ABS and the brake light. Speed sensor, some call it a brake sensor. If you all the modules, you can go in and it will tell you exactly which sensor is bad. It did tell me on this thing. It told me it was the left rear. I replaced the sensor on the left rear. Code went off. came back on after about 5 miles. Usually they just go off by themselves. So then I went, bought some brake cleaner, this gun, spun the wheel, jacked it up, spun the wheel, cleaned it out. I still need to go put some miles on it, and hopefully that code will disappear. Oh, let me tell you one thing. The ABS sensors at AutoZone for each wheel sensor is $171. You can get 2 of them on Amazon for $20. Those are the ones I've bought, and I've had good luck with those. First one that went out was the rear right, and then the rear left now. Sorry, I don't know how to go vertical, but this is the Tacoma here, 208,000 miles. Try to keep everything right. And when I put these tires on, I took the sensors out, so I'm not really concerned about looking at that. I can see if it has air in the tires. But anyway, guys, that's how to fix the p0430 code. I'm also working on this this van for a customer. It's got electrical problem, electrical ignition problem. It has to do with the key, the transponder and the key. Got that one figured out. We'll be fixing that later today. After I've done so much diagnostics on it, the guy whose car it is tells me that when it died, he had a key with a transponder in it. Now he only has the keys from Lowe's that will not open. They only open the doors, they don't start the car. So yeah, it's missing a key after I pulled the amplifier immobilizer there right off the ignition. I thought it wasn't sending the signal to the computer, because that's the only other thing it could have been. And then I was on Toyotas. I could show you that. Now on this Chevy here, there was and as well as that Chevy and that Chevy there, electrical draws on all of them. It is the cluster. This ICM tends to draw current on these Chevys. So all 3 of these have a current draw on the cluster. That's what I have now. Now, when I first got this truck, this radio has an adapter behind it, a kit. There's a little black box kit, and since it has the Bose system, when you have a Bose system on a Chevy, there's an amp beneath the console here, and it stays on, but it all goes back to the black box behind there. So I had to get the exact same black box. And the reason you know that it's that, you can read on the fuse box your amperage draw, and when you pull the amp fuse, you'll see that your current draw will stop, or you can read the voltage across the fuse and convert it on the chart. Man, I wish I could show you all the stuff, the electrical stuff. I really don't post videos, but I'm kind of going crazy. Matter of fact, I had another electrical issue on this Acura just the other day, and more than likely on these Acuras, this is a 2004, there's a thing behind the kick panel here, and what that does, that's for your Bluetooth. But this car wasn't equipped with a Bluetooth, so I had to rule that out, and then I had to figure out what was happening. And what was happening is this piece here goes behind the brake pedal. They sell a kit at Amazon for $5. It's a clutch brake pedal stopper. It's $10 at AutoZone, $5 on Amazon. I use the black rubber one. It goes right behind the brake pedal, and the way you find that out is it was draining the battery, and the brake lights were staying on constantly. And so yeah, with those staying on constantly, I don't know, man. I built houses, and built this house here, and still working on it. But I'm doing some electrical work too on 5 different vehicles. And anyway, hope you guys can fix that p0430 code. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the rest of these cars today. My plan is to fix them all today. Got to get a drive shaft in here and a carrier bearing put on this Chevy, but I plan to get them all out the driveway today. So you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. And I will put in some electrical videos on some of these other issues with dealing with the cluster.